who is the director of the Red Door Food Pantry. And we're specifically going to be talking about a new program, Dinners to Go. But first, let's say welcome to Jeff, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Cindy. It's a pleasure to be here.
So I know that the Red Door Food Pantry has done a lot of great work in our community for many years. Why don't you start by telling us a little bit about that?
So the Red Door Food Pantry has been a ministry of the Church of the Ascension for over 20 years. And we got involved with it almost 10 years ago now and have enjoyed every moment. Our mission is to fight food insecurity here in Bartow County. And our main location is here in the back of the Church of the Ascension across from the courthouse. And we have a mobile food pantry now that goes down to Allatoona, Emerson, and Kingston. And we partner with advocates, we partner with the school systems, and really anywhere we find a need to feed people, we want to be there and be able to support them.
Awesome. Well, I see a lot of your good work in the community, a lot. So we really appreciate all that you've done. But most recently, you've added to your services the Dinners to Go platform. So tell me, how did that come about and what is it?
So Dinners to Go is a nightly feeding program that we're hosting out of our friendship table at First Presbyterian. So we partnered with them last year, and we're very fortunate to have hot meal service available. As we saw the coronavirus situation grow and businesses shutting down and hours being lost, we knew that a lot of people who normally would not suffer from food insecurity may find themselves hungry. So we wanted to start early so that we'd be prepared for what could potentially be a large volume of people. And luckily, we've grown a lot of strong partnerships. So particularly with the Blessed Coalition and Will to Way Foundation. With the three of us together, it was really the perfect mix of food acquisition, food preparation, and volunteers that I think just all came together at the perfect time and with a great facility at First Presbyterian.
That's awesome. All right, so making sure that I understand this correctly, the people who attend, they do come to the church, First Presbyterian.
Correct. We have a drive-through line there, so we can always maintain 6 feet from all guests.
Yeah, so since you kind of lead into that, let's talk about that, because I know some of our viewers may have that question. How are you doing this and still maintaining the guidelines that are set forth locally by the state, by the federal government? So just kind of comment there how that works.
Absolutely, and that was really the big struggle. We knew that we had wanted to get out there and serve, and really our challenge was how do we do that safely and effectively? So we were able to work with the school systems because they were having those same conversations when we were with their getting the food out to the children, and then also with the Cartersville Medical Center. So we did a lot of conversations, a lot of peer review, and we're ultimately able to come up with safety procedures that we ask everyone to read before they volunteer. And we've also kind of trimmed our volunteer base to really be an optimal, healthy population. We don't want anyone to get sick. No one does. But there are certain people that are at higher risk categories for the COVID-19 virus. And we ask that they do stay home.
Yes, perfect. Well, and I imagine an effort like this really does, if this is happening every single day, then I imagine that it takes a lot of volunteers for a significant portion of each day. So tell us about that. How many volunteers? And also, while you're telling us, give us kind of the behind the scenes. What does it look like as you prep for the day?
It has become a massive undertaking. I have a much greater respect for all of the restaurant managers out there. They don't just come in and flip a switch and unlock the doors. So it is probably a good 16-hour-a-day operation, from getting all the food at the location, get it prepped, get it cooked, get it plated, get it served, and then clean up. It does take a lot of volunteers, about 20 to 30 a day, to get 700 to 800 meals out at this point. And part of our safety plan was really making sure that we're running lean teams. So we don't want a whole lot of people standing around waiting to do something. So one of the volunteer positions we have are alternates. We have had to send some people home, and we've had people who identified and stayed home because they just were not healthy to serve that day. So we're very happy that those safety procedures and those clearance procedures are taking place. But we have a sign up genius where people can sign up ahead of time for just the right number of volunteers that we need. And again, we also ask that people sign up for alternates if they have some flexibility in their schedule.
Are you seeing that more individuals are signing up, or are businesses encouraging their employees to do so?
We've had both. So we have a lot of the faith community stepping up and signing up, but we've also had businesses that own a day. Now, for instance, Glenda Mitchell has owned almost all of the deliveries every single day, which is completely amazing. We've had Take Time to Travel there. They're owning a cook day. We have Lake Point Realty who's coming out and cooking, and we had our very own Johnny Mitchell's come and bring in their barbecue for Monday to give our entire kitchen a day off, which was amazing.
Yes, that is fantastic. Okay, you mentioned a place where people can sign up. Will you mention that again?
I will, yeah. So it's Sign Up Genius. We have a shortened URL that I'd love to share with you that we can post with this. There's really three key links in all of this. One is how people can get meals. So anyone who is finding themselves, out of work and wondering where they're going to get their next meal, or starting to stress about that, they can sign up at dinnertogo.eventbrite.com.
Okay.
We have Sign Up Genius, and that's just one of those ugly URLs, so we'll put that there. And then we have donations through Give Lively. So we have a link that we can share there, and if people want to donate, they can go ahead and text Red Door to 44321.
44321. Text the message Red Door. That is awesome. Okay, good. I think actually you just summed up everything that we wanted to talk about, because a big push that we're doing at the Chamber of Commerce is making sure people do understand how they can get involved and how they can safely get involved. So everybody has to make that determination for themselves. And even if it's a financial contribution, how valuable that is to help to sustain this program during this time. So Jeff, and I'll say this on behalf of our chamber, but I'm saying it to you as well as all your partners that you mentioned in this endeavor, really from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much for what you're doing. It is amazing to see the good that even comes out of bad situations, and that's a lot of what we're focusing on here with the For Bartow campaign, is rallying the community around the support and figuring out ways that they can feel that they have an impact and be involved. And this is certainly a great one, guys. So please, in some way, contribute time, money, effort, energy, and we'll have all of the information, as Jeff said, in links available to you. And Jeff, again, thank you.
It's truly our pleasure. Thanks for the support and allowing us to serve the community.
All right, Jeff, we'll talk to you soon.
Take care.